Well, hello everybody and welcome back. Look at this. Yeah, that's awesome. I've been working away on this, and the next phase, oh yeah, and I have an ender chest, I believe, somewhere down here. It's probably over there in that little hole. Now I have to take all this sand and go for a swim. And I'm gonna go over here and get zapped by these guys, probably non-stop. And that's the thing I'm gonna be doing, is this here. For this here, what I'm gonna do, not like I am right now, although it might be faster, I don't know. But I'm gonna put this, stack it up so it sits out the water right there, and go this way and do it like this. I'll just keep placing as many as I can all the way over to there, there, and there. Oh man, this is going to be torturous. So I got quite a ways to go. It's going to take a long time and I don't want to torture you guys with it, so I'm going to go off camera for the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. And I'm going to continue working on this, and I'll bring you guys back once I get this done. And I'll show you how I'm going to drain it. If you don't know the technique, I'll quickly show you guys how you can go about doing that yourselves. And then I'm going to take the rest of the sand that I have over at the desert, which I'll show you. Right over here, in this area here, I've been transforming this into my own flatlands. And taking all the sand right here at the shore. I think it's probably that little spot right there. Let's go over. Yeah, right there. That's where I have a double chest full of sand, my bed, an ender chest, and crafting bench. So I'm working on taking this whole area down here, and I'll probably end up taking it down another whole level. So I can do a bunch of glass, because I would like to do some pixel art. I'm just not exactly 100% sure what I'd like to do. So I'll think about that as I'm doing this for the next 2 or 3 hours, and we'll figure out a nice design to do. So I'll see you guys when I'm done with this, and we'll get working on the draining of the water and then putting up the glass. See you in a bit. Alright guys, welcome back. Holy crap, did this take forever. I was also busy doing some other stuff. The next thing on the list is I'm gonna go 6 wide. I think I can do 7 for each sponge. But down here, I had it somewhat cleared out before. So I went around and I removed everything. So underneath here is water. Hey, my chest. And over everywhere is water. Well, except for those 3 blocks there and 3 there. But other than that, everything else, there's water above it or in front of it or something. So I have to, this spot here, this is where the entranceway is, which when we get up to the top, you'll see what I'm talking about. So now I'm at the stage where I need to drain the outside. So I've got my stacking a bit of sponges, and we're coming up here. So there's the entranceway there. And that's why you have that sort of V off to the side of these here. And I'm going to put these rows in all the way across. The nice thing is it won't take as much sand to do, because we're not going to be going down as far. And what I'm basically doing is sitting here just kind of holding the mouse button. And I do this, and I keep doing it, and I keep doing it, and I keep doing it. And then when it gets to there, I go over here, and I do it all over again. And I try to keep myself on here as much as I can, and then I got shot down by all those guys. I've been playing around with my texture pack as well. It's Lithos core that I'm using, but I'm going to put my name up here, and I forgot that the inventory tweaks that I have has a button up there, so I'm going to move this down under here. I think would be the better thing. I've already had to replace my helmet, but now it's a protection 4. I had a protection 3 helmet just with that on it, and I added it onto this to get it back up. But as you can see, all my other armor is taking a beating. The only one I don't care about is the chest plate. Everything else I want to keep though, because it's all protection 4 and got amazing enchants on it. So I'm going to be playing around doing this for at least another couple of hours, because I've got these rows to do every 6 blocks apart. So I go from here and I count 7 over, and that leaves a gap of 6. The sponge, if I go out, I'd say probably 3 or 4. If I go to the 4th one, it should pull 3 and 3 and go down 7. And it won't take any more than 65 blocks of water. So it is going to take quite a bit of sponge work. Kimmy from the server was very nice actually, and she's left me another stack or a stack and a half of the sponges somewhere in the nether hub. I'll have to look at the message and see, but I've logged off the server and I'll have to find out where, but it's somewhere in there. So that was very nice of her, and that's really going to help just cutting down on the running up and down. I'll be able to at least spend a little bit more time up top while I'm placing down 180 sponges versus the 80 something I have. So that'll be awesome. So this is coming together quite nicely. I've got a few different ideas in my head of how I'd like this to work out once I've got it all set up and running. And the idea that I'm trying to go with is going to do like a 4-in-1 farm. So it'll be 4 of the Guardian farms, 1 on each corner, and then I believe in the middle I'll have maybe like an octagonal shape of a squid farm. And if they get shot in the process, no big deal. But at least it's going to basically just having them all fall into one area. The problem is trying to have the squid farm in the middle, it's going to still spawn the Guardians. So I have to check at what height they can spawn at. I know that the Guardians can only spawn between, I think, 62 and 39. So I'm going to find out if a squid can spawn above 62. And if that's the case, I can build that farm a little bit higher up. I'm getting attacked. This is what takes so bloody long. It's going to get worse as it goes on as well, because I'll have less and less space of water, but the mob cap won't be reached in a large area. It'll be coming across, and that's going to be, oh, so much fun. So much fun. I plan on losing all my armor by that time. Should be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in another few minutes when I get this all done and we get back to the sponge point. And we'll continue draining this off. And I think we might end up taking a break from this and possibly go into the nether. I don't know if we want to do the nether this episode or the next one. I said I was going to do it, I believe, in this episode. But this came to mind and I thought, you know what, I got the energy, let's do it now. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a few more seconds. And we're back under Fall of Night. One thing I forgot, yeah, it's not an even, or it is an even number. Well, now I got 3 on that side, 2 on that side. So, from this point forward, it would be 7 wide. 7 or 5, and I'm still going to do the 3. And then you'll see it should suck all the water. Okay, so I won't be doing 3, I'll be doing 2. I haven't made one of these since I was on my, what was it, the original world that I did? Yeah, because see, now I have to go like that and that just to get rid of that. And then we can do every 3rd, so 2nd. There, so that'll drop it down at least and get us started. And I want to just continue going along as it goes. I only did 1 there. I don't know why I did that. And then 1 there. And I did look into the spawning height of squids. It's sea level, which is 62 or under 63. So it's the same as the Guardians. Now there is different mechanics. the Guardians won't spawn, or it'll fail 95% of the time if you have an open view to the sky. So the way that they are here, if there's an open view to the sky, they won't spawn. At least that's what I read on the wiki. So I'm going to go with that mechanic for at least the first attempt and see how it actually turns out. Because if that's the case, I could leave the squid farm open on top, and then the Guardian farm I could just put I don't know, like half slabs on top of it, and that should do it. It can't be a transparent block either. It has to be a solid block, or something that's looked at as a solid block. So this is how we're going to be basically going about doing this. And you can see the amount of sponges that I'm using in just the first row by itself. Like you can see right there, I went through 21. And I got to go all the way across and down. So now what the thing is you're going to drop down here. Probably, I don't know, let's try right here. Will that be 1, 2, 3 down? Nope. So that won't work. Excuse me, we'll have to go with 2 down. Yeah, you can see now that we have that ridge. It's not allowing it to fill back up. So we come across here, we'll do 1, 2, that guy. And then same thing, keep going all the way across. And this is what I'm going to do. This episode's going to take a lot longer than most of my episodes, for the sole fact that there's so much work involved in doing these farms and preparing them to be ready. It's not so much the work in itself. Damn, this ain't working. So maybe I should make these 5 wide, because yeah, this is going to take 3 times as many, just so I can get these things. See, like here, that would work. Unless I go across and do it along the side first. Nope. Yeah, you have to get the other side here now. Because what it's doing is it's recreating the source box. And each time you do that, it's just allowing them to come back. Yeah, so this is gonna take a little while. I'm gonna go off camera and finish doing this. And I'll have to figure out the system that works so that I don't have this constant pattern of blocks refilling. See, like right there, I put that one down and it just refilled itself. That one there refills itself. Yeah. And you don't want to waste sponges like I am here, because now you're just gonna take forever this way. So you guys give me probably, I'm gonna take a day or two to do this in real life. So in the meantime, what I might do is whenever I need a break, I might go into the Nether and I'll record an episode while I'm there as well. I want to do some bridge work over there and get a way to go to the double blaze spawner that I have. So we'll see how that goes and where it takes me, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back once I get this all sorted out here, and in the meantime you might actually see another episode. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. Oh boy, I tell you, my pinky finger is worn to the bone. It's been a long, arduous trek. Here we are, standing on our torch to reveal this. Oh my god. It's finally done. Oh, good thing I didn't walk forward. Got the whole thing done. Everything there. Oh, so good, so good. So happy. So many deaths. I don't even know how many times I died doing this. Probably, oh, we'll guess around 20. I think that would be a fair number. So I finally got the whole thing cleared out. The last thing that I have to do is over this side here. So hang on, my sounds are a little messed up. Reset those. There we go. Yes, that's better. So inside here, as you know, we got that done. I moved the chests and the furnaces down there, and then I got the I don't have my silk touch on me, so I can't move it. And then over here, let's see, this goes back inside. And then we have over here, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, jerk. Oops. So everything underneath is all we have to do. And I think what I'm going to do for that is probably go along, I'll punch a hole in here and see how far the water goes over there, because I think I'm right on the edge or 2 or 3 blocks away. And then what I can do is, you know, dig a hole, put some sand down, and go all the way along, go 5 over, do the same thing that I did up the top, but it shouldn't take anywhere near as long to do. Plus I'm going to remove this whole thing anyways. That's the next thing on the list, but for this episode I believe we are done. It took quite a bit, but this is it, guys. Here we are. We got this done. We're still not even started on building our base, but hey, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think the next thing I might do, I have to kind of mark off where these are. Probably dig down where the corners are, dig straight down underneath them, and I'll use that as a marker for underneath where I'm going to clear out. And I can start clearing out underneath without actually touching the water, as long as we don't break the gravel that's on the top. So I'll have to watch out for that, but I don't even know what we're going to do in the next episode. I'm going to try to finish off the stuff in the nether, and I'm going to try to clear this out off camera, and then, I don't know, we'll start figuring out what we're going to do. I know I have to start putting dirt all the way along the top here. I think what I'll do is like a 15 by 15 or a 20 by 20. If I do a 20 by 20 in the corner here, this is 57 wide, I believe. So if it was to be 28, it's to give me 16 in the middle. If it was 20 there and 20 there, it give me 16, 17 in the middle. And same thing with this side. So I'd have a gap of 17 in the middle on each one. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, or if I'm just going to go all the way along the edges. You know, come out maybe 15 blocks. That'd be 30 in the middle and give me 27. So, I don't know. We'll figure it. We got quite a bit of time to play, but it's nice to finally have the area that our base is going to be built cleared. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked this episode. And if you do want to see more content, I release it every single day. Hit that sub button. It really helps the channel grow, guys. Thanks very much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.